Hi, welcome to another episode of Rock Your Life TV. I am your host, Craig Duswalt, and I am here today with my very special guest, Sharla Frost from Frogville, Oklahoma.
Yes.
I just wanted to take my time with that. Is that why you're wearing green today?
I am wearing green both because I'm from Frogville and because my Frogville Quest children's stories rotate around a female protagonist who turns into a frog, and Lily's sort of green. So I'm green for Lily
Lily
today.
is sort of green?
Sort of green, yes.
Lily's a frog.
Lily Pad Lotus Dillweed is a girl, and then she's a frog, and then she's a girl again. So yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so that's an easy transition into you've written a few children's books.
I have.
What are the names of those books?
Let's see. There's Frogville, Quest of a Frog, Quest of a Princess, Quest of a Queen, Quest for a Sword, and in October we will be publishing Quest for a King.
Wait, does that mean she's getting married?
No. She has to go rescue her brother from a dungeon where he's been locked up by King Stephen.
Of course, I should have guessed that. Now the interesting thing, all right, where can people find your books? We'll go there first.
They are available both on my website, through my website at www.sharlafrost.com, or on Amazon, or at Barnes & Noble, or basically anywhere you can go online and find a book.
Find a Frogville book.
That's right.
So the interesting thing about Sharla, she writes these children's books, but she has a very different background than writing children's books. Who are you?
Well, some days I wonder about that. But before I retired from active legal practice, I was trial girl. I was the helicopter trial girl who got dropped in to trials all around the country and represented corporate defendants in mass tort cases. So for those of you who don't know, that means litigation where there are allegations of lots of different individuals who are hurt. So I used to say if you could hurt a lot of people with it, I could explain why that wasn't actually what you intended to do, and you shouldn't have liability for it.
Oh, I like that. In other words, you're a lawyer.
I am a lawyer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha. And you wrote a book as a lawyer. What was that book?
The name of that book is Power at the Table, and it is a guide for gaining clients and control. I found in the legal practice that you were expected to develop business, but nobody trains you to do that. There's not a class in law school called How to Get Clients so you can get paid once you get to law firms. So when I retired,
You should write that book.
Yeah,
No,
I decided to write the book that I wished I'd had when I started my own process of trying to develop clients.
Oh, which was Power at the Table.
Correct.
And that's also available on Amazon.
It is.
It is. All right, so now you still do, I know you're retired, but you still take consulting stuff.
I do some expert witness work, which has been great fun. It's really interesting to be asked the questions instead of asking them.
Oh, that's
so
good.
that's a very different perspective. But I do that. I do some settlement work for some select corporate clients, and I do some strategic work, which has been fun. Other lawyers call me and say, look at this case and tell me what you think. It's like, great, I've always wanted to get paid to tell people what I think. So that's been fun. That's rewarding, and it's particularly rewarding that those calls typically come from people that I litigated against. So they were my opponents when I was working.
But they knew that you were so good that now they want you on their side.
Well, I think they knew that I was so brutally honest with them about what I thought about their cases.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
they don't always agree with me after they ask my opinion,
understand,
but they do
They
get asked to
respected
do
you,
that.
Yeah. All right, so how do you balance this? So you do these consulting gigs, let's just call them,
Yeah.
and you're writing books and you speak on stages. So and then there's Skip. You know, where does Skip fit into all this?
Well, he says he's my transportation coordinator, but we've been a pair for well over 30 years.
Right.
So we have a lot of fun. He's a retired lawyer too, so he understands the legal practice issues, and we just kind of have fun. But in
Good.
terms of how to balance
Yeah,
it
how are
all,
you balancing all this?
I was never big on work-life balance, so you just do what you need to do and keep doing it until you get finished.
I love that. Say yes. I always say this. Say yes, figure it out later.
Absolutely.
For stuff I don't plan. I'm a very bad planner. But it works out, doesn't it?
It does.
It just works out.
Yeah.
All right, Frogville Books, Power at the Table lawyer, Sharla Frost. Thank you for being a guest on Rock Your Life TV.
Thank you, Craig.